Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Brooke's place, Hope and Liam grasp as he asks, "Do'n't you?" She pulls back and he can tell by her expression he's correct. He snoots. Liam asks how she set up out, and also answers his own question, "Steffi." He confirms, "I'm dying." Hope cries. Liam was trying to avoid this. He made Steffi and Finn promise he wouldn't tell anyone. Steffi was adamant about me coming clean, and I guess she just took matters into her own hands. Hope asks him not to be upset with Steffi. "I'm thankful to know. I want to be there for you, Liam. She's just having a hard time with illegal it is, and why him? There's not enough time," she wails. "We can't lose you." Liam takes her in his arms again. Hope says Steffi must have been scarified to find him unconscious. Liam's sure she was, but she flew into action and got him to the sanitarium. He tells her how the platoon saved him by drilling a hole into the reverse of his head, hence his fashion choice lately. Just when he allowed he was recovering, he learned he'd an inoperable mass on his brain. Hope thinks there must be commodity they can do. Liam assures her he's formerly in the stylish hands. She complains they're just letting him die. Liam tells Hope the last thing he wants to do is leave her. Her and the girls there so youthful and wouldn't understand. He wanted to watch them grow into women. And I don't get to have that. The tableware filling is that this has made him really apprehensive of how precious life is and how much he still has to live for. At the Precipice house, Finn and Steffi bandy whether Liam will be upset with her for telling Hope. Steffi insists she needs this time to suffer and reuse so she can help her son too. She went against Liam's wishes, but it had to be done. Finn concedes that Steffi did what she had to do. Hope demanded to know, "She's Beth's mama." He asks how she took it. Steffi says she was shocked and devastated. Steffi recalls how hard it was to tell Hope the father of her son was dying. She spewed out and Hope couldn't believe it. In the end, she was thankful that she told her, but didn't want to accept it. She told her everything about the brain mass and that he didn't want anyone to know. "But I felt like I demanded to tell her." Finn understands it was because of how close they are and the bond they have. Steffi recalls the look on Hope's face when it sunk in. "I'm really the only person who understands what she's going through." Finn remarks that it's strange for Steffi to be in a position to empathize with Hope. He thinks she'll have to be there for Hope, and Hope will have to be there for her. Two maters. Helping each other suffer and keeping Liam's memory alive. Steffi gashes over, "Yeah, you're right. I know what's going on with Hope, and that means she can say the same about me." In Forrester's design office, Carter bangs his fist on the office. He can't work for allowing about Hope, and flashes through recollections of kissing her. Brooke walks by and says he seems distracted. She's not trying to pry. Carter admits he was allowing about Hope. Carter and Brooke agree that it doesn't feel right without Hope there. He recaps that Steffi dissented with bringing her back. She always does when it comes to Hope. Carter tells Brooke he doesn't remorse giving the company back. It was the right thing to do, but it may have bring him his love. Carter recaps that he didn't stand up for Hope or walk out with her. Brooke thinks he was in shock and it was normal considering the situation. It doesn't take down from the man he is. She respects him and the passions he has for her son. Carter laughs when she says she was just talking to Cleric about this. She told him Carter is still committed to Hope, and that deep down, Hope is still in love with him. Carter smiles. Carter agrees with Brooke. Hope's passions for him haven't changed, she's just guarding herself because she feels he turned his reverse on her. Brooke urges him not to give up. "I know my son. She does love you." Carter will no way give up. He knows they've a future together. At the Precipice house, Steffi is surprised to learn from Finn that Liam went out. She suppositions that he's gone to see Hope and supposes he'll figure out that she knows. Finn asks if she has any regrets about telling her. Steffi doesn't. He'll need all the support he can get. At Brooke's place, Liam tells Hope he always felt lucky, but it's ironic it took Commodity profoundly unlucky to help him see how fortunate he's been. The life he's gotten to live. It's been so full of joy and curiosity, adventure and smiles. He the stylish mama, her life was each encompassing. Also he met his pater. And 2 sisters. There's Hope and Beth, and Steffi, and Kelly. He's a little pissed off that he wouldn't get to see and do more, but he can't justify being angry. They should all be savoring every moment they can and making every second of every day count. Liam breaks down and cries. Hope tells him they appreciate every nanosecond they get to spend with him. She and Beth will cherish the time they've with him. Liam heartbreaks, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Hope tells him people love him and want to be there for him. Liam doesn't want the aesthetics of pity or to go out as a burden. Hope urges him to give the people who love him a chance. Don't make that decision for them. They express their love. She observes that they've been through so important together she feels like she took it for granted and needs to apologize. She assumed he'd always be there. Liam still will be one way or another. Hope weeps. Liam reprises, I'm with you, always. Liam and Bill bury the incubated, Steffi and Hope come together, and Luna all but soliciting for Finn's love. Bill was all justifications when he showed up to Il Giardino to see his son. He apologized to Liam for the fight and all the awful effects he said. Liam accepted and also told his pater. They had Commodity bigger to bandy. Important, much bigger. Unfortunately, before he could open up, Sheila sat down to thank Bill for releasing Luna back into the public. Sheila glowed at Bill as she went on and on about his good deed. But, when she brought up Bill acting like a father to Luna, Liam tried to shut it down. His pater. Isn't Luna's pater. Period. Well, of course not, Sheila agreed, but he was the closest thing Luna had for a long time. Sheila eventually left the guys alone and sorely, it seems Liam decided against telling his father about his illness. Rather, he thanked Bill for being his father and standing guiding him, loving him, and being there for him. By the end of his speech, Bill and Liam were both in gashes. Back at the Logan estate, Steffi continued comforting Hope as she tearfully tried to attune the fact Liam is dying and that he doesn't want anyone to know. And that there's nothing anyone can do about it. Hope wanted a 3rd, 4th, or indeed 5th opinion. They had to fight. Their family simply couldn't lose Liam. Their daughters couldn't lose Liam. The women decided to put all their drama away and get through this as a family. No sooner did Steffi leave than Liam came in. Hope began crying nearly incontinently and apologized to Liam for every single time she wronged him. She touted his influence on her life and how his love changed her. Liam cried too and promised to always be with her one way or another. All the while, Luna was at the Cliff House trying to state her case to Finn. Doesn't he want to get to know her? She swore she wasn't the same person who committed all those awful crimes. She's changed since she set about Finn as her father. Isn't there a chance she can make effects right and get close to him? Important to Luna's surprise, soliciting and contending didn't work. Finn shut her down with a simple shake of the head and a sorry, Luna. Of course, Luna assumed this was each because of Steffi. If she was around they'd be suitable to be a family. Finn instantly reminded Luna what she did and how she tried to kill his woman. And, guarding Steffi is and will always be his #1 precedence. Just when Luna started to suppose she was making advance, Steffi came through the door and lost her mind at seeing Luna standing in her house. It all started when Liam got into a violent argument with his father, Bill. Liam lashed out at Bill about releasing Luna and pardoning her. Bill did this for the sake of his son, whom he shares with Steffi. He was concerned about their safety and well-being. But Bill wasn't then for it. He said some choice words, which obviously affected his son. After Bill left, Liam got dizzy and fell. As he fell, he hit his head on the coffee table. Thankfully, Steffi was there at the right time. She showed up at Bill's, also wanting to give him a piece of her mind. When she set up Liam, she incontinently called 911. Liam passed exigency surgery after blood was set up in his cranium and brain. But that's not all. After a series of tests, Liam learned that there's a mass in his brain that's inoperable and incorrigible. Liam is dying. The Croakers want him back at the sanitarium. But he's been reticent to go back. Rather, Liam's been staying with Steffi and Finn. He's in good hands, of course, but he should be under around the timepiece care. For someone who's dying, he sure does act like he cares. But that's presumably because Liam cares further about the people around him. He doesn't want to burden anyone with his medical extremity, but he could beget them more heartbreak if they do find out what's wrong with him. Rather of reporting to the sanitarium, Liam has spent his time with Steffi, Finn, and Hope. He's been having occurrences that show that he's bad. Liam should be getting the care he needs, so he can feel as comfortable as possible. But no bone can force him to go to the sanitarium and get the treatment he needs. Only Liam can make this decision. No bone can fairly force him, no matter what the Croakers advise. Right now, he's not interested in following anyone's advice, including medical advice. The only way he'll end up back at the sanitarium is if commodity dire happens to him. Liam is presumably upset about the day when he's not able of speaking or making his own opinions. That will be one day. Right now, his medical extremity remains in limbo. Liam wants to be around his favored bones, especially when they need him the most. It looks like this plot will play out sluggishly rather of hitting us all up formerly.